everybody, welcome to episode 19 of our Watford career mode, and today we've got a couple of games for you. One in the FA Cup, round of 16, a winnable game here against Preston, and then we've got Palace and Leicester in the league, and as in the league we're well ahead, but we've discussed many times that's just how it happened at the beginning. We were moving difficulties around and things like that, trying to get used to the game, and then they had an awful start with the way career mode worked. They fixed it since, but you know, we're kind of just like moving on with it a little bit. But we're gonna have a game here. We can change a lot of players around. Hernandez, he wants to play more. My thing about Hernandez at the moment is I want to finish the year out with Dini as the starter, and I think eventually I think next year really we're gonna move Hernandez into that starting spot ahead of Troy. We can give a debut to Badiashile at center back. He's going to be a bright one for the future. Segura would like to play. I just put him at goalkeeper, but Segura would like to play, so we can plop these two in there, and then change our left back and our right back. We bring onto the bench Shalaba, someone we're trying to move on, but maybe we can play with him a little bit here. Folk here can come onto the bench as well. Edasar, and that's probably going to do it. So let's jump on into this. Watford Preston, let's see if we can move on. Quarterfinal. We just got finished winning the Carabao Cup. Maybe we can make it 2 out of 2. But let's jump forward. Watford, Preston. Firmino. Get it out to Kent. Kent cuts back inside. Barco. Doing well. Gets it across. It's Andre Gray who turns, and it's in the back of the net. And 7 minutes gone. And we have an early 1-0 lead here at Vicarage Road. It's a good start. Andre Gray, he's not played too much, and someone we may move on in the summer, is standing in the right spot. It's a good turn. Does a pirouette as he turns here. Just touches it on. Pirouette as a hit. Goalkeeper gets the slightest of touches onto it. Can't keep it out, though. And a really good start here. 1-0. Nicely kept in. But a really poor ball out, and it's a bloody chance and a goal. That pass has gone into a ridiculous spot, to be fair. And Preston make us pay. It's 15 minutes gone. We're level again at 1. Not what we wanted. And this pass right here, what in the world is that? Dreadful. And it's a good finish. It's just one quick pass, and he's all alone. Really poor. And we're level at 1. Very nicely done there. We get it out to Hughes. We can. And here's Hughes. Back inside. Nicely done. Can we get it one more in? We can. It's Andre Gray. Oh, it's a good save. A bit too straight. Goalie didn't have to do too much. But it's a really good opportunity. Nicely done. Forward come Preston. And I've stepped up with the center back there. And he's in. And it's a great save to keep us ahead, or level, as we go into half-time here. It's a really big save. I pulled up with the center back there, looking for something. Oh, thought we had that through there as well, but almost conceding a second goal before halftime. But we're level at 1, not playing awfully, but not playing as well as I'd like to be. Danny Welbeck trying to push into space, does well. And look at Danny Welbeck, his pace causing all sorts of problems as he finds Barco. And Barco, oh, and he drags it wide. It's lovely stuff from Danny Welbeck there. Finds the good run, just drags it a little bit wide there. Good football. One more, gets it out wide there. Can we get it to Andre Gray? We can. And Gray gets it to Barco, and Barco gives it back to Andre Gray. Kept his run up, and Andre Gray with his second of the day, and he gives us a 2-1 lead here in the second half. And then he follows it up with a ridiculous celebration, but he can do whatever he likes. He scored the second goal. It's 2-1. It's a lovely football between him and Barco here. It's nicely done. It's just a good 1-2. A lovely little back heel into space, and he makes no mistake inside the post. We're 2-1 ahead. Capu rushing forward here, trying to lead the break. Gets it to Barco, and Barco's pace, can he take him into gaps? And Barco keeps his run up, and Barco looking to get it across goal. He does, and Capu hits the post. Oh, he's got to be putting that away. A little bit bouncy, the ball to him in the middle, but surely he's putting that on target and in the back of the net. Jeez, a let off for Preston there. Segura trying to bring this forward, and does. Gets it to Danny Welbeck. Nicely done by the center back. Danny Welbeck, can he zip forward? He can. Can he bring it out to Barco? He can. And Barco trying to round the defender there. Not the goalkeeper, but the defender. Does well. Gets it to Welbeck. It's a good finish. And that should be game over now. 3-1 here with 8 minutes to go. It's lovely football. A bit of individual skill in there as well to just keep hold of the ball. And that should seal our progression into the quarterfinal. Preston 2 behind with 8 minutes to go. It's nicely done. And it's a nice turn there. Thought he was going to be brought down. Not quite. And Danny Welbeck with a lovely finish past the goalkeeper. And it's 3-1. Let me get a touch onto it. Blocked. Whoa, what in the world is that pass? Where are we going with that? It's hooked back into space. Get it out. And that should do it there. A minute to go here, as we are going to come away with the win. A 3-1 victory for the moment, though Andre Gray would like his hat trick. Can we get Andre Gray's hat trick? Let's just try and sneak it in with Andre Gray. Andre Gray doing well. He turns. It's blocked on by the goalkeeper, and there it is. 3-1. A decent victory, really. And dominant most of the game. They had a chance or two here. They've scored their goal by us giving the ball away in a really bad spot right outside our box. But other than that, very, very well played. And off into the quarterfinal. Chelsea are in there, Nottingham Forest, Everton, Liverpool, Leicester, and United. One will go out. United go out. So still got some teams that are beatable in the final 8 of this tournament. Maybe we can get one of them and move on to another semi-final. But not too bad, not too bad. We got our post-match interview here. Comfortable win. Happy with the boys. Did well. Gray did well. Had 2 goals, of course. Scoreline was unfair to them. Time to focus on our next match. I don't think the scoreline was necessarily unfair, but it will have to do. He was thankful for me giving him a chance. Of course, good lad. Great job, Capu. I expect more from you, Capu. We're going to try out Chalobah toward the end of this year as well in the league. Because we might as well look at what we have. I never really liked him to start. But we'll see if we can get him to do a little bit better going forward. Or going into the last bit of the year. Get the youngster in there as well for Hughes. Yeah, and we'll just roll with this team. Starting lineup, as usual. Deeney down to 77. He's going to decline a little bit quicker now, but we're going to run through the rest of the season with him. Hernandez will probably be our starting striker next season. He's just grown into a really good player to have around, and he's scoring goals in bunches when he's playing, so we're just going to have to ride that next year. But for now, Deeney, of course, not going anywhere in that starting lineup. But let's jump into it. Crystal Palace, Watford. Hopefully, we can keep on going in the league. Turns nicely to Corey. And he get it out there to Sarr, and Sarr's on it. Can we have the first opening? It's Sarr in a good space. It's a decent save from a really tight angle. We're a half hour in, and that's the first real attempt from anybody in this game so far. It's been a slow game, not too many chances, and everybody's still looking for the breakthrough. It's a nice turn from Deeney. Good football, that. Look at that. Oh, Pereira just can't steer it past the goalkeeper, but lovely stuff. McKennie. More. Decore. Can he get it out wide? He can. Here's De La Feu. And De La Feu in a good position. Has a pop from distance, and he's just smashed the outside of the post. Tried to go near post there. A tight angle, of course, but the woodwork keeping us out. One more. McKennie gets it forward. Deeney. Lovely first time hit. It's going to come to Pereira as a pop. It's straight at the goalkeeper. We're starting to make more and more chances now. Now we just need to make the breakthrough. Hooked forward nicely. Zaha going to get onto that. He is. Zaha tries to take it around Heinrichs and does. Zaha's been... Every time he gets the ball, he's looking to humiliate people. And we can't quite get that out of there. Got to do better. Ayew still has it. Not sure how. It's come back out. It's good football. And wow, what a save by Foster there. That's a stupendous save. It really is. I thought that was the goal. They wouldn't have deserved it. That's their first real opportunity of the game, but almost found its way into the back of the net. Lovely stuff, and Foster pulls out a whirly. It's a great save. It's just running through that middle there. Finds Kana. Kana, one more, finds Decore, and Decore, can he slip it through? He can. Here's Kana, and Kana, can he get it across? Goal! He can. It's in the back of the net. It's 1-0. It's 15 minutes to go, and we finally have the breakthrough here. And it becomes, or it comes from these two, Kana and Decore, just 1-2s to each other all the way down the pitch. And then the ball gets slipped through. That ball right there is brilliant from Decore. Kana turns, gets it across. I thought he might have strayed offside, but he didn't. Held his run. And Decore holds off his man as well to get to the ball. And it's 1-0. Here's Sar. One more. We get this over the top to Ismail Sar. We can. Does really well to take it down. And his pace is going to get him away from the center back. And Sar, he can seal it. He does. It's 2-0. 2 quick goals. 83rd minute now. It's 2-0. That should be that. And this game is done and dusted. It's a nice ball over the top there. Takes it in stride and just zips into that space. No chance whatsoever for the center back to catch him. Sacco has to come across. Can't get there either. Goalkeeper can't get to it. It's a decent finish from Sar. And there it is. It's 2-0. Nicely done by the center back there to work that away. Olivas. Good ball out there to Pereira. And Pereira's going to hold on to it. 2 minutes added on. Pereira wants a third, and we put the icing on the cake there. It's 3-0 in added time. Hernandez with the goal. I thought it was Pereira, actually. Hernandez with it. Comes on late. Grabs himself a goal. He's a goal machine. And I really don't want to take Dini out of that lineup. We're not going to the really for the rest of the year, I would think, mostly. But Hernandez is the future here. We eventually have to move into that future, and he's staking a claim to start the future sooner than we would like. It's a really good finish. It's 3-0, and Palace giving up 3 goals in the last 15 minutes here as they go ahead and collapse as the game pushes forward. Boos around Selhurst Park as we come away with the 3 points. It's lovely stuff. Lovely, lovely football. We've got another game today as well. Leicester, I believe, as Liverpool win their game. As you see, the big teams are starting to pull off more and more results, which came with the update. Unfortunately, they were so far behind us to start with that no one was really going to catch us. I'm not even really considering the Premier League a trophy this year. We've done well in the Carabao Cup. Obviously, we won it. But the Premier League is kind of like a wash this year. It's just an odd thing going on at the moment. But we go forward. Match rescheduled. I would like to get the center back in here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to change one of these. Who do we want to change out here? We'll change out Shalaba mainly because I'm looking to move him on, but he's still got plenty of potential. But he's pretty good in that spot, so we'll add the new center back we got into it, Badiashile. And we'll let's see if we can get him a little bit better. He is the future here. He's going to turn into a really good player. So it's obviously where we want to be. Delabashiru is not growing as quickly as I thought he would, which is fine. But he can be a late bloomer all he likes. I just thought that would happen just a little bit quicker, and it hasn't. But it's not something we are going to rush, of course. But forward we go, and we've actually got the FA Cup here. We've had a game moved. We've got the FA Cup. Liverpool, and Liverpool to start next episode as well. So we've got Liverpool here. The Leicester game has been moved, and there it is. That'll be next episode, it looks like. But quarterfinal of the FA Cup is where we're going with Liverpool, and then we got Liverpool in the league next to start next episode. But they're going to be ready to roll. They're going to be itching Liverpool to get back at us. We just beat them in the Carabao Cup final. They'll be looking to knock us out of this tournament as well, or for the first time at least. But we're going to start this up. We're going to jump right on into this full lineup, ready to roll. Liverpool, Watford, FA Cup quarterfinal. Can we get to another semifinal? Coming forward. Can we get off to a really early start here as the ball comes in to Pereira, cuts back nicely. Pereira going to have a hit. Oh, it's a great save. Almost a really, really good start to the game. Nicely done. One more. Can we get it to Dini? We can. And that run is being kept up by Pereira, and Pereira's through. Pereira, can he finish this off? Oh, it is just wide. Oh man, that looked like it was the moment. That looked like the goal. But it's an inch away from the post there. Locked on. Not the pass out I wanted there. Salah's on it. And Salah gets it back post, and he gets the header on, and it's over the bar. A massive chance for Naby Keita. And then we give it right to him. And Naby Keita makes no mistake that time. That's so dumb. I've got to stop doing that. I do that way too often. I got to turn on the set pieces from goal kicks. They should just come forward. There should just be someone there unless I purposely move them back. I hate that. And Keita just chips it over. There's plenty of space there. I wanted to even go further left, but that just didn't come. And then he's just chipped it over. I hate that so much. I really got to change those. I really just have to have someone there. I dislike how I have to pull someone in. We play all the time. We play good football. There should just be people there until I push them back. Nicely done. It's good football here. And here's Ismaila Sarr's pace. Can he get him behind? He can. Ismaila Sarr! And he's put it wide too. We've had some good opportunities, and those just not accurate enough. I hate that. And it's just snagged wide there. 1-0 still. But we're getting chances. And if we're not giving goals away, we're really the better team. Oh, he's done well there, Salah. To just open up space for himself. Firmino's in the middle. We're looking to just hold off that ball into it. We did well, really, to do it. Wijnaldum, though, blocked away. Oh, no, we've given it right to Salah, and he's finished. Like, ugh. For the love of Christ. I give away way too many goals just by trying to play out. They've been poor all game. We've been really good, to be fair, and we just can't finish our chances and can't stop shooting ourselves in the foot. That's a good finish, to be fair to Salah, but for God's sake, can we stop doing stupid things and giving them goals? Gets it forward. Can we hook that over the top? Comes to Pereira again. Back into space. Nicely done. One more. McKennie finds Pereira. It's a good finish, and we've pulled one back. 2-1 here. Half hour to go. The momentum should be with us, considering we're the better team, and we finally got one. It's lovely football as well. Just to drag the center backs out there, and Pereira gets into space. 1-0. It's nicely done. Very good football here. Just a good layback and a really, really tidy finish there from Pereira. Half hour. We need another. Loses it. Kind of ran out of space, but then we gave it right back to him. Salah's on it. Hooks it in. A really lovely, lovely ball in from Salah. We need two again. It's a good header from Fabinho, but they can have that one, Liverpool. That one was all them. We did give it away up the pitch, but we should be stopping that ball in. And Fabinho shouldn't be jumping in front of the center back for that. Does well to just make space to get that ball in. It's a nice quick stop and touch, but Fabinho just wants it more. He gets it in front of the center back. 3-1, 15 minutes to go. A minute and a half to go. It looks like I didn't really have a lot of the ball. Then we can't be doing that, but it looks like we're going out here of the FA Cup, which is a bit of a shame because we were not playing that badly. I can't switch on to anybody. It's a good block in the end, but did not want to go out that way as they grab a fourth to just rub it in a little bit. 4-1 to Liverpool. We said revenge would be on their minds, and they're going to succeed here as we go out of the FA Cup and are left with just the Premier League for the season. It's a shame. It's decent football here. Good 1-2 stuff right there on the edge of the box and a good first-time finish from Wijnaldum, but we were really good the first half, and then we gave them 2 goals. And then we drop a couple chasing late on in the game. It could have been such a different game if we had just finished off our chances, but out we go in the FA Cup. That's really annoying. The most annoying one is when you give away goals and when you don't take your chances. Those are the games that hit you a little bit because it should be something completely different. And it isn't. And out we go. 10 games left, I guess, in the season. Let me know how you guys want me to do the final 10 games. We're going to do a lot of experimenting and things like that, probably. So I don't know if you guys want 3 episodes, 2 episodes, 1 episode. Let me know down there. I may just shorten it, mainly because the gap is so big and there's not really enough left in this season. I may just turn this into 2 episodes. I'm thinking 2 episodes, but we'll see. But next episode, we do have Liverpool. We have Leicester. And Burnley. What I may do is Liverpool, Burnley, Leicester, and then the last 3. West Ham, City, Arsenal. Or I may do City, Arsenal, and then a squad update to round off the season. And we'll just skip the 4 in the middle, perhaps. Or 5 in the middle. Because they don't matter. As you can see, look at that. We're 10 points ahead of City. We've got 3 freaking games in hand because of the way the season really started. So there's really not too much left to see here, guys. But that is going to be the end of this episode. I hope you folks have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. And peace.